Yes guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Newcastle United and the new owners continue to upgrade St James's Park ahead of the new season. I was down at St James's Park earlier on today to take a look at what is currently going on down there, and it is very exciting. We know that the season is not far away now. Nottingham Forest, first game of the season, and obviously I'm looking forward to the football, but I'm also looking forward to see what St James's Park's going to look like in a couple of weeks' time. We know they are working on the interior at the moment, a whole host of new banners, posters, TVs now inside of St James's Park. We also know they're doing a bit of work down at the training ground as well. Eddie Howe and the lads have been on 2 pre-season tours because they needed to get out the way of the building site that's currently there. I'm really looking forward to see a little bit more of what the training ground looks like when that's all finished. Obviously, Murdad is still working on his plan to bring in that purpose-built training centre, most recently linked to being up at the Great Park. But we will have to see how we get on with that one. And as I say, most recently, work going on outside of St James's Park. And I was there, I took a few videos, and we'll show you guys what it's like. The conversation on whether Newcastle could one day look to relocate to a new stadium is one that I think will just continue on for the next few years. And Amanda and Murdad did say they have no plans on moving, but when there's 40,000 people queuing for a season ticket and you don't have enough space, it's going to get them thinking. But similar to the training ground, again, Murdad has said they want to relocate the training ground. They want a larger facility. I've spoken about this plenty of times, and I would love to see it as well. Somewhere that all the youth teams can play, the under-23s team, the reserve team, the women's team, maybe even a smaller stadium that the women's team could play all their games. That would be fantastic. But that's still quite a few years away. So in the meantime, they are doing some work to the training ground. What'll happen with Newcastle, St James's Park, we don't know. But in the meantime, what they are definitely doing is upgrading the stadium. We've seen the concourse change overnight. I know a lot of it is a lick of paint, but it makes a difference. It shows that they're bothered. I think the main thing for me is, for so many years, we were going in there, paying our money, paying for the tickets, personally stopped buying the shirts, tried to stop buying the pints and pies at half time, just because you were giving money to something that was going nowhere. And before the season has even started, I feel like my season ticket money has gone somewhere. We've seen the transfer window, and we've seen the effort they are putting in and around the stadium. Again, the concourse looks fantastic. It's basically gone from grey to black and white. You know, the seats inside St James's Park are great at the moment. I would love for one day, I don't think they're going to achieve this, in a few weeks' time, ready for Forest, but I'd love for one day to have black and white seating around St James's Park. The problem with white is that it stains, and it can go a funny colour, so we'll have to see how they get on, but still, I think black and white would be fantastic. Speaking of seats, one thing they have done inside St James's Park, ready for the new season, is install the safe standing in the away end. You think back in the day, or a few years ago under the previous owner, how long did it take to do anything? It took forever. Literally within 5 minutes of announcing we were going to have safe standing, we had it. It's there. It's ready to go. I don't know if it'll be in use for the friendlies, but I think it'll definitely be in use in time for Nottingham Forest. And then, as I say, around the concourses, we've seen it turn from bland grey into black and white with fantastic posters and player posters up on the wall with Geordie chants and songs. There's a great one of Keegan in there that I've seen as well. Cannot wait to get back inside of St James's Park and see exactly what they've done in there. I am looking forward to the football as well, don't get me wrong, but I think it's going to feel like a different place. I think it's going to feel like the kind of place that instead of rushing in 5 minutes early and going to the game, get down an hour early and enjoy it. Big TV on the wall, meet some friends. I normally go for a pint or two before the game. I normally get in 5 minutes early and just run up the stairs and go watch the match. I don't spend any time there. I think they are actually trying to make it somewhere people want to spend time before the game for a drink. And it's smart. a little bit of money into a bit of paint and just making it feel like a nice place will have people down there early, and they will spend the money on pies, they will spend the money on pints. If you treat the Newcastle fans right, you'll get it in return. And we've already seen that with the shirts. We must have sold, a record number of home shirts. The amount of people who have got them already, and we've still got more shirts to come as well. As for my little wander around St James's Park today, it wasn't exactly the nicest weather, but it was great to be back. I cannot wait to get inside, as I've said already. We've already seen a few things change around the outside of St James's Park. We've seen 9 Bar become Shearer's Bar again. We've seen the Alan Shearer statue get put up alongside Bobby Robson. It's still crazy to me that at the moment everyone's there. People are wanting photos. There's people queuing for photos with the Shearer statue and the Bobby Robson statue. It's possibly always been that way, but maybe I've never really bothered to go down there unless it's been a match day. Whereas at the moment I feel like I want to be there every day, to be honest. I had a quick pop in the club shop as well to take a look at the home shirt. Still haven't bought one yet, but it is on my list of things to do before the season gets started. I did have a full walk around the stadium and did take a quick peek at the pitch as well through the ambulance gates. You could see somebody cutting the grass, so that's another thing they're getting ready for the start of the season, as you would hope. And you could also see all of the flags as well set up in the seats, ready to go. That's all organised by War Flags, which is a fan group. It's not organised by Newcastle United, so we talk about the things Newcastle United are doing, the new owners are doing, but we've got fan groups going out and doing stuff as well, which is incredible, to be honest. I also think that because War Flags is fan-ran rather than by the club, it gives it that little edge. I just think it gives it that little something extra to show that it is the fans going out there. And you can donate to War Flags as well. I will try and find the link and put that in the description if you would like to be part of that. But yeah, great to see that getting set up as well. You might notice that where Bobby Robson and the Alan Shearer statue are, the walls are painted black. Well, they have been painted for some time now, but that project has just got a hell of a lot bigger. If you walk along to the other end of the Gallagate corner, you will now see that all the walls there around the Joe Harvey plaque, around the Jackie Milburn statue, have all now been painted black as well. And you could quite literally see the guys on the job while I was outside the stadium. I did have a quick word with them and asked, how far are we going to go with this? Is it going to be the whole stadium? And they said yes. I said, you'll have a job getting that done in time for the new season, which they laughed at, but then went on to say that the plan is to pretty much paint the whole of the stadium. In fact, to go up all the way onto the roof and pretty much repaint all of that as well. So St James's Park is officially getting a hell of a makeover. Again, pinch of salt. I don't think it will be done in time for the start of the new season, but it's still brilliant to see. And if you walk down, the East Stand, I tell you what, there's a lot of painting to do there, so I'll be very interested to see how they do it. And at this moment, they are just painting it black. It would be great if we could have a black and white stadium. How good would that be? I don't know if for the moment they've gone with black because with white it will get grubbier quicker and they'll have to repaint it a lot more, or maybe they're just doing the black parts for now and they'll come back and do the white parts. But if we could have a black and white stadium, it would be incredible. It would be like the seats. It would be brilliant if we could get there. But as I say, they are right now continuing to prepare St James's Park ahead of the new season. We have some fantastic signage on top of I think it's the terrace bar. And in fairness, where it says Newcastle United at the front of the stadium behind Bobby Robson, and even over on the East Stand, they could potentially do with upgrading that one. I think the Gallagate sign could do with a little upgrade as well. Am I getting picky now? It sounds that way a little bit, but I am very happy to see what is currently going on at St James's Park at the moment. And as I say, it makes a difference. It's a lick of paint. I'm talking about them painting, but somehow it feels like so much more. It's been a brilliant summer. We've brought in a few players. We're hoping to bring in a few more, and I cannot wait to get back there and just enjoy St James's Park again. I think they are trying to make it a place where the fans want to be and aren't just going for 90 minutes of football, because for the last few years, I kept my season ticket going I wasn't even going for the football. I was going for the 90 minutes to see my mates, have a chat. Of anything I was going is the in-between drinks before and after the game. That was the time you met up to see your mates, you support your team, you want to go, but the football wasn't great. I think what they are trying to do is get people back at St James's Park, have them come in and actually enjoy the stadium, not just feel like they're going because that's where the football's played. And it's clever. I think it's the same with Shearer's Bar. I think they changed that, knowing that doing so would get people in again. I was there on Sunday night after the charity game. It was full. On a Sunday, it was heaving, so they're doing all the right things, and I'm absolutely loving it. So let me know your thoughts down below on the constant upgrades going on at St James's Park. Is there something you would like to see change there? I think, for me, Shearer still needs his plaque. I think that's one thing on the list. And again, I'm making lists now. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? Shearer needs his plaque, and I think maybe some of the signs could do with a refresh as well. But otherwise, I'm loving it. Keep it going, Amanda and Murdad. Absolutely loving it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, drop a like, subscribe if you have enjoyed this video. Daily Newcastle content right now. Absolutely loving it, and I will be at all the games this season. So subscribe. Do not miss a video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you later.